Hey guys, welcome back. This is Actually Anything. It's the podcast. It's actually about anything. And today I'm with Mark and David Carls. They're both brothers. And where do we begin? Well, first off, look at this place we're in right now. This is awesome. This is your grandma's little outhouse?
Yeah,
This is pretty sick, guys.
Greenhouse.
Yeah.
Halloween themed.
I'm always in a different location when I'm doing this because I don't really have a final place to shoot yet, you know, whether I'm in my backyard or someone's garage. I try to make it work, you know, but so far I think this has been my favorite spot to shoot right now. And we got a little Halloween theme going on because it is October. Now, where do we begin? Well, Mark and I, we met back in high school.
Yes,
St. Peter's,
St.
we were classmates, yeah.
Good times.
And tell us, what's going on with you guys now? What's happening?
So right now I'm just battling cancer, a very rare.
Right.
It's called Fibrolamellar Hepatocellular Carcinoma. It's a very rare liver cancer that affects pediatrics up to young adults. And so I did some chemo, had a massive surgery, resection of the liver. They took about 7 pounds out, and now I'm recovering, but getting ready for my next bout of either chemotherapy or different targeted therapy. So I'm just, I'm fighting cancer. And then with me is my brother always, who's, he's my strongest support system.
Absolutely.
Yep, and thank you for having us.
Of course, man.
Yeah. And he's I have to deal with it physically. He has to deal with it emotionally. All the
rough.
abuse
It
and
is rough,
stuff.
but
I can imagine.
we somehow make it work, though.
That event I saw you guys at, that's actually where I met David here. It was at Eggers, the ice cream parlor, and all the money that was made at this ice cream shop, candy place, like cool place in Staten Island, was donated to your therapy,
hospital,
right?
hospital bills.
Hospital
and
bills,
stuff
right?
like that.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was really nice at Eggers Ice Cream
Yeah,
Party.
shout out to Brian Raleigh.
Yeah, Brian Raleigh put this together. Really nice fundraiser for me. That was a really great event. We had,
Lots of familiar faces and stuff,
Yeah, all my friends, high school, college, professional friends. It was a really beautiful event, and maybe we'll make it an annual event.
I'd love to. I mean,
That'd
that
be
place
nice.
is freaking dope.
Yeah, it was a nice event. We had some stand-up comedians. That was nice.
Yeah, you did. Frank
Yeah.
Cafaro was there too.
Yeah.
Great guy. He was our guidance counselor back at St. Peter's.
Big C.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
David, what do you usually do for a living? I know, you're a little
right.
older than Mark and I.
Yeah, so I'm a year older. And what I've been doing in the meantime, throughout, this whole new experience is landscaping.
Oh, yeah. On Staten Island?
Yeah, on Staten Island.
Okay.
And I find it quite therapeutic.
Yeah,
where
really?
it's where Mark is dealing with so many different doctor's visits and checkups and CAT scans, MRIs, you name it.
Right.
So it's nice to get out, be outdoors, make a little cash so we can go out and spend it however we want to spend it. Mainly
Absolutely.
on Japanese food because we love Japanese food.
Sushi?
Sushi, we do
I
love sushi.
I dive for that.
We
It's
do
like
love
my favorite thing ever.
So it's nice.
That's cool,
and
that's
it's
cool.
quite therapeutic where
Yeah.
I can kind of take out all the frustration and the anger on the grass, on trees.
Oh, yeah.
Cutting down,
Absolutely.
any kind of greenery. So that's what I enjoy doing at the moment.
Very cool. In a way, I kind of know what you guys are going through. My dad, he's been pretty sick recently. He had, within like the past few months, he had like 2 strokes, and he had to go to the hospital for like 2 weeks and like other matters. But it's hard to explain what's really going on. But what a stroke does to your brain, it's really unexplainable. Like simple things. Like for instance, the other day, my mom made him like pancakes, right? And he said, "Oh, is the ketchup out?" So like he knows, like obviously it's syrup, right? But he's thinking like for some reason like ketchup has to, and it's great. It's little things like that.
Yeah.
Another day, my mom was like, "Oh, hey, pass the butter." My mom, and then he gave her like the salt, or pepper or whatever. And it's just like little things like that that's been going on. I don't know if his memory is just going or just it's really weird, you know. Like
it's tough. It's so tough.
There's definitely no winning in this life.
No, that's what we've come to the conclusion.
You did, Mark.
Yeah, so far.
You beat a really rare thing.
Well, you know, it came back, and we're still beating
here,
it. And it's here for round 2.
Yeah.
And so are we.
Oh, okay.
And,
that's right.
But you know,
absolutely, dude.
Big part of my life in the past was always running, and so you know, I'm actually.
Oh yeah, you did track, right?
Yeah.
St. Peter's.
St. Peter's, and then on to college at Hunter, and you know, post collegiately as well, and it's, you know, I kind of actually just built up the strength to finish a 5-mile run.
Wow,
And
awesome.
yeah, which is, you know, it's hard. It's, you know, it's not a walk in the park.
Oh, no.
It's, you know, it's tough. It's a run in the park.
Yeah, literally.
It's tough, but you know, and I got David into running, and
Oh, you did? Yeah.
it's
Cool.
so beautiful, and
even our father as well. He got
Yeah.
our father back into running.
who's a chain smoker.
Oh yeah.
So he still smokes, and then but he goes for runs.
You know, running was never really my thing, but I do like the bike, if that
The
counts.
bike is nice.
I do,
The
yeah,
bike is
that,
very
I
nice.
definitely do like to do. Now, what I sometimes, I kind of, not like put it away, but it more or less collects dust in the winter, because I'm like, oh, it's cold, I can't ride. But I'm going to try and change that this winter, you know? Like, why not?
Yeah.
Wear a beanie, wear a hoodie, and I should be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, I got into the documentary of Lance Armstrong.
Oh,
this
interesting.
Past, yeah, this past summer about it. You know, it's like, you know, how he beat cancer and his story, and
Oh, I didn't know we had that.
yeah,
No?
and yeah, so you know, I you know, it kind of motivated me in a sense, and I like to consider myself the Lance Armstrong of Staten Island.
Oh, very
yeah,
nice.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, but even though, you know, I don't really take the bike out on the road because my reflexes aren't really that great. So, but spin class, you can catch me at spin class, the YMCA, Broadway, occasionally.
Cool. Yeah, I used to do swimming. I used to get swimming lessons there and stuff. Not a bad place.
It's a great place.
What did you study at Hunter?
Yeah, so media.
Oh, media.
So
Yeah,
media
right.
journalism.
Actually, I was going to get into it. You into that. You have some videos where like you two are doing like a little skit or like a mini podcast or something. Like, what was that? Wait, Good Morning, Carl's.
Good
or like,
morning, Mark Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, I'm thinking about bring it to like, you know, modernize it and making it like
Yeah, go for it.
you know, it'd be in a talk show kind of personality. It'd just be like me checking in about my cancer, with special guests, of
Yeah,
course.
you have a YouTube channel, right?
Yes,
yeah, you do.
yes.
You do.
And so these videos are going to be up. You know, we're going to start recording soon.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the talk show format, and
I like that.
you know, yeah, we're gonna the concept of each episode is going to be looking for a cure for cancers.
And that's the only
Excellent.
hint we can give
Yeah.
at the moment.
Okay, good. You got to keep them.
You gotta
wondering.
keep them guessing.
Lots of
Exactly.
special
Gotta keep them on their
guests.
toes. Lots
Yeah.
of many special guests.
Yeah. Did you go to college too? By any
Yes,
chance, or-
unfortunately, yes. I did, I did go
right.
to college.
I know what you mean.
I went to I started at the College of Staten Island for it.
Oh, okay.
I did a year there, and I liked it. It was
Yeah.
nice. It was nice being home. And then I transferred to a small little school in the middle of Michigan called Alma College, where I played baseball and got my degree in psychology,
Oh, sweet.
which was nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nice.
Are you still trying to like pursue that too, psychology? Or?
It's not quite clear what I'm trying to pursue at the moment, but
Right.
I think our main thing is to make Mark as comfortable and as happy as possible while he goes through this, you know, the next step of
Right.
round 2 in the journey.
Well, you know, part of being a psychologist is being able to, you know, help people going through tough times like this. Because most psychologists are usually like therapists, right?
That is very
yeah,
true.
so
That is
like you're
very
in a
true.
way doing your field,
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
but
that
just
is
for your
true.
brother, you
Right.
know. And I like
Yeah,
that.
and I think that's
actually pretty beautiful.
Yeah, and I often tell myself all the time, like, oh, you know, maybe psychology wasn't the best thing to study in school. Maybe I could have gone another route.
I say
But
the
like
same
you,
thing,
yeah, but like you said, you know, maybe, you know, the classes that I took helped propel me in the right direction to help out brother Mark in his journey.
Yeah, exactly.
So in other words, if you want to be a good brother, you should study psychology.
Yes. Yes.
And yeah, that's that.
You know, the love that you guys share, brother and brother, like, I'm an only child, so
Oh.
it does kind of suck. You know, I always wish I had one at
So
least.
you've never shared underwear with someone?
What would you say? Shit,
nothing.
Nothing, no.
No, yeah, no, don't, yeah, no.
No, but it's
Hey,
just,
why not? I mean, like, you know, if you guys
well,
have
we do everything together. We have
Good.
People were gonna find out somehow.
people were gonna find out somehow. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did share a girlfriend at one point as well.
Did you?
That's
We
we,
did.
we share everything.
Oh, to tell me.
Yeah.
I don't know if she knew we were brothers or if she was just into that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say
But we
you
never
guys
brought it
look
up.
a little alike, but like maybe I think like next to each other, someone would be able to point it out more. But if like this girl's seeing you at 2 different times, I don't think she would be able to really
Well,
tell.
no, she had vision
Well, she
issues.
just don't say your last. Oh,
She
she
had
did.
vision issues.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was kind of like because we're kind of the same person.
Right,
They're very
right.
similar.
And if you can't really see us, you'd think, oh wow, they're the same person.
Yeah.
And
That's pretty hilarious.
yeah, but she was an excellent lover though.
Excellent.
That
She
she
was-
was.
I heard this was the sex chamber too.
You
Is
could
that
say
true?
that.
Yeah.
You could say that.
You,
could
now
say
you
that.
guys don't share toothbrushes, right? There's
No.
got to be a limit to something, right?
No,
like
we don't
I mean,
do
like
toothbrushes.
okay.
We don't do toothbrushes.
Well, clothes, why not? You know, like
Yeah,
if
clothes.
I had a brother that had cool
Clothing,
clothes I can't really afford. Be like,
yeah.
hey, yo, can I buy you shoes? I got a
Exactly.
hot date tonight, man.
Yeah, there's many
Right.
unhygienic things that we share, I guess,
Mm.
and we'll leave it at that.
All right,
And,
no problem.
You know, maybe one day there'll be a poll out there. What don't they share?
Yeah.
Something like along those lines.
But yo, you gotta let me know when you do that Good Morning Mark calls, because
Yeah.
I'd love to come on it. You know.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You
Do
know.
you have a cure for cancer?
I wish, man. You know what? If
Because they're out there.
I really do think there is one, and I think only the rich and famous, or mainly the rich, are the ones that could get it. Maybe that's just like a little conspiracy, but like I don't know. It just, you know, like I just feel like it's. Now I think there's cures for certain types, because my dad had skin cancer,
Mm.
and they were able to treat that. You know,
Yeah.
so it's like if they could treat skin cancer, there's got to be like ways to.
You would think so.
I don't know. I don't get it.
There's
you know,
definitely
it's
different
just-
levels, but you know, when it comes to the bottom line, like I'm realizing now, and I've been more spiritual and understanding that life doesn't end here. The physical life may end, soon, or 25 years, 50 years. Let's go for 50, but the soul moves on, and life goes on, and
I believe that too.
just like enjoying each day. I'm learning to kind of like live more in the present, and I'm enjoying myself. I remember I was so flustered about I only have, say I have like X amount of time left in this lifetime. I need to do this, and then someone sat me down and said, Mark, you're looking at time quantitatively. You need to look at it about quality.
Right. Quality over quantity.
Whereas, like,
Yeah.
maybe if you're sitting down in the grass watching clouds, maybe you're not wasting time. Maybe you're having the best time of your life.
Mm.
And that's just kind of something I'm
That's a
seeing
great
now.
point, man.
And,
Well, I had a friend. He passed away in 2013. Right now, it sucks. He was only 24 years. No, actually, he was only 20 years old. He still could have had like a whole. He had a whole life just still ahead of him. But it's good that it's nice that you brought that up, because he was only 20 years old, right? But I don't think I know anyone more than him personally that lived like life to the fullest. You know what I mean? And in his 20 years alone, like I feel like he already did so much more than me in a way. You know what I mean?
That's
and I
funny,
used to.
yeah.
Oh, not that I was like jealous, but I looked up to him. I was like, you know what? He was like my brother in a way. We were
yeah.
really close. And like it's a shame, because I'm sure we would have done a lot more now. But things happen, like these it was a car accident, like it sucks, But but like I said, like he did everything he could to be happy, and like no matter what, and like I really like looked up. I like that, I really respected that, and like that kind of I think he left that mark on me a little bit. I've been trying to be a lot different ever since,
Nice.
Yeah, you really it's a nice outlook. You really gotta like look at it like life is kind of short, and
It is,
You know?
and I've been thinking about getting a therapy dog.
do
you
it.
recommend?
Man,
I know
do it.
you're
Oh,
I know
come
you're a big
on.
dog person.
Yeah,
I
my
see
dog
photos
is
all
like
the
my
time.
best friend, and like we go everywhere.
Yeah,
And like it really is good therapy. Like even if you just maybe you don't have to get a puppy, because that's gonna be a lot of work. I'm sure you guys don't have time for that. But like like a rescue dog. Like it might be already trained by then
Yeah.
too.
That's a good idea.
And dude, I think you guys would love a dog.
No, I did. I recently did a past life regression. Like therapy, and in a past life, I think I had a cocker spaniel.
Oh.
So now I'm
Did you actually?
I would have never, I would have never made up having a cocker spaniel.
Because that's my dog. My
yeah,
dog's a cocker spaniel.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's incredible. But yeah, but I just, because, my favorite species, my favorite dog right now, it always would be like either a Dalmatian or
Yeah.
a German Short-Haired Pointer. But, for some reason, a Cocker Spaniel was like in.
That's hilarious.
Like I just kind of envisioned
Wow.
that. So now I'm.
Well,
I'm
maybe
looking,
maybe you should meet Patty then.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get some like inspiration.
Yeah, you know, I'll take her off your
Very,
hands.
very, very. No, yeah. Honestly, guys, do it because like very sweet dog. So like, if you guys ever want to like, we'll meet up sometime. We'll
Do some therapy.
especially if you get a dog, too. We could just chill,
Well,
have a
play
dog
date.
date.
You can
make them.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
That would be nice to meet them.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
He's got no nuts. Sorry.
Oh,
guys.
no.
I know. Yeah.
Makes two of us.
It's
Yeah.
what?
Nothing. Chemotherapy was very hard for me.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's said. I've heard that it's supposedly healthier than neuter them anyway.
Mm.
So it's like I don't know. I guess so.
Well,
But
you gotta do what you gotta
they
do.
still got their home runs though. That
Right.
never goes away. I mean, he'll hunt me like once.
Shit.
We'll be fucking. I'll wrestle with him. I'll pin him to the
Right.
ground.
And he'll
and then-
flip you over and.
Yeah, no, I'm joking now. He's not that big, but I'll crawl like this, right? And then he'll just jump on my arm. I'll be carrying like his toy. I used to think it was funny. I was like, oh look, he's trying to like stop me, hold me down, and like I think that's what he's doing, but I think he's also like because I'll see him do the motion. I'm like,
Oh,
Patty.
shit.
I'm like, and I push him off. I'm like,
Yeah.
you little bastard,
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like I'm mad at him. It's just like
Survival of
Jesus,
the fittest out here.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like he's trying to. I don't know if it's like dominance, like he's trying to be like the.
Maybe.
It's like I don't know, dude. I could pick you up, like if I really and
For
throw you if
science.
you really want. I'm not.
It's definitely for
sorry, I don't do
science.
that. But yeah.
But, but other than that, right now I'm looking just to be happy.
Yes.
I'm looking to get a dog. I'm trying to run as much as possible.
Yeah, you
I'm
need to
trying
stay
to,
active,
also trying to gain muscle, trying to gain weight before I start my next treatment, before I start
Right,
my next
right,
chapter,
right.
which is coming soon. Eventually, I want to get back into school. I had to drop out because of my health. I don't know if I'll ever like reach up to my dreams of being like a New York City firefighter.
That was your dream?
It was one of my dreams.
Oh, there you go.
And
Beautiful.
so I don't know physically if I can do that ever again, but it's
It's pretty intense. John Leahy.
yeah.
His whole. I think he's done now. I think he graduated. But like everything he was telling me, I was like, dude, that's insane. Like
Yeah.
what they have to do to be like the whole. What's it called? The academy.
Yeah.
Insane,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
crazy. I was like, wow, like I probably wouldn't last a week,
No, it's
So it definitely takes a lot of like mentally and physically, like you really have to prepare yourself for like
yeah.
that job.
Actually, today
Crazy.
I set a new personal record, 8 push-ups,
There you go.
which is
It's probably more than I could do right now. to be
Yeah.
honest.
yeah, but it really hurts, but I'm doing my thing, and
Yeah, man.
what the future holds, we just don't know.
Yeah. I think you should definitely keep pursuing your media, because I like the whole idea of that's more or less a podcast that you're doing,
Yeah.
and just keep doing more, just do vlogs about your recovery, and I think that would be an awesome thing, because people would love to see that.
You gotta
Guaranteed.
you gotta give the people what they want.
Yes,
And,
I
yeah.
agree.
They might want that.
Mhm.
If you want it, I'll give it to you.
I want it, so I want to see it, man.
Mhm.
And you have a camera like that, or just like it could be a phone. It doesn't even matter. Like people manage.
But before I got sick, I actually invested in a nice black Magic,
Oh, wow.
excellent.
but haven't used it.
There you go. Then now's your turn. Now's your
Yeah.
time.
Now's your time.
Yeah.
Just sitting there.
I really like this quote. Now, I know you didn't make it up, but you said it at the Eggers thing about friendships. There's only what was that?
There's big ships and small ships. The
Yeah.
best ships are friendships.
Yeah. I
Amazing.
like that one. It's like simple, but it's like it's nice.
Yeah, it's definitely true. And,
Right?
Yeah, that was one of my high school quotes in the yearbook. I'm pretty sure I wrote that. And yeah, no, it's true. And it's funny, and it's yeah. But in reality, the best ships are wooden ships. And
Yeah.
Good point.
but that's a side note. But friendships. And, the brothership that I have with David is really
Very
really
nice,
beautiful.
quite
There's nothing
nice.
stronger than that.
Yeah.
And he's my rock. You know.
No, I like that's just you two, right? You guys have any?
We have
siblings, or-
we have 2 sisters.
Oh, you do.
Two
Oh,
sisters,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
that we love very much.
Oh yeah.
And what
of course.
we have I became an uncle recently.
Oh, you did. Oh, nice,
I'm
man.
Uncle Mark. My sister had a baby
Uncle
in
David.
July.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle David,
Cool,
and
man.
Uncle Mark.
We're gonna have a
The
new-
fun uncle.
We're gonna have a new baby in the family soon. It's all cousins though. But we have him right now. He's 3 years old, and now it's gonna be his baby sister. And she's gonna
Beautiful.
be born in March, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
Pisces season.
Yeah, that's nice.
Nice.
But you know, it's funny. Everyone in the family, because there's a lot of boys. Like our other cousins, they had 2 boys. Like one of them, he just turned 12, and his brother's like 9, I think. Right?
Are these good Irishmen?
Italians.
Italian?
All
Okay.
Italians. Yeah. The only Irish in the family is really me and my dad. To be
Alright.
honest, everyone else is Italian.
And I'd like to keep it that way.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Very nice.
But yeah, everyone's been dying for a little girl, so like we're finally
That's
getting
nice.
one. Yeah,
Very
and it
nice.
should be
Yeah,
nice,
that's really
you know.
nice. Yeah. In 16 years.
I hope they don't come to me
16.
next. They'll be like, "Hey,
No,
Sean,
yeah.
I think you're." I don't think so.
Not yet.
I don't.
Eventually.
Yeah, I say
Maybe
not
eventually.
yet. I don't know, because like sometimes I'll tell myself I don't want kids at all, like
Right.
which is kind of, you know, like not really a good way to look at it.
I can
But
see you being a cool dad with the
oh,
you know,
thanks.
with a nice carrying, like a nice pouch.
It's something I consider, but it's also something I'm not really like looking forward to do. I don't know, you know, I don't know,
Yeah,
guys.
it's tough,
Like
you
you
know,
know,
it's tough.
it's a different world now. It's hard to raise kids. You really need like a solid job, you know. It's
You
not
need a
easy.
solid job, and you need someone who you can trust enough to, you know, honor as a mother.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
there's
It's a tough
slim pickings out there right now.
Yeah. And, you know,
Yes.
people, like, I'll hear about marriage, you know, maybe in my family, and like, I'm like, guys, I can't even get a text back. You're talking to me about marriage right now. Like,
Yeah, so we're
tough-
all going through the
tough out there,
same,
man, yeah.
issue. Yeah, they don't want to text us back.
you know what? Maybe if I brought a girl here, she'll be like, well, Sean, like,
Yeah, maybe.
what is this
Give it a
place? Like, as
try.
soon as they walk in the door, they get
Yeah.
struck by, like, some, like,
Yeah, no,
Mark
give it a
Carl's,
try.
you know, some Carl's magic that you
Yeah.
have in here.
Give it a
Yeah,
try.
well,
Some
well,
witchcraft.
David definitely became a sex symbol.
Yeah.
In the
I
past-
noticed
past
on
year.
Instagram you post a lot of pictures just in your underwear.
Yes,
Yo,
no,
embrace yourself.
You
I like
have to.
that, man.
You have to embrace yourself, and I consider myself an excellent lover.
Yeah, no, and yeah.
As we all should be, you know.
He has good reviews on Tinder.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
That's
does well.
funny.
And you know, he's the best we got.
He's the best we got. But at the moment, I met a lovely girl.
Good.
At the moment, and
It's nice to settle down.
she's so good to Mark,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's,
Oh, good,
That's
good.
and that's like my number one thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
on the checklist. That's like it might be number one. It's
Yeah,
good-
because
good
if,
to
if
brother.
she's ever your mother, I mean the sister-in-law, at least she's like
Right.
a, you know,
Yeah,
a good
good.
lady.
And you know, we were always so close, and I always said, you know, to me and my girlfriends growing up, you know, if you date me, you also have to date Dave.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Right.
it's pretty much.
um,
Yeah.
And but this girl gets it.
She
you
does.
know?
She gets it.
She gets it. She's we're dating. You know.
I like that. So like, say if it's like this. Say if you really like this girl, you were in love with this girl, but she didn't get along with your brother. That would be like.
Yeah, no, she'd be done.
You good. You see,
No,
wow, that's really nice.
It's happened.
Wow.
It's happened.
That is
before,
true,
yeah.
powerful brothership.
But
Wow.
like so yeah. So let's think about the future.
Yeah, I was gonna say for closing remarks. What do you guys have planned? What's going on in your life?
Just gonna beat this cancer.
Mhm.
Do everything I gotta do. Change my diet up. You know, I'm getting into the yin and yang of life.
I
The
like
unifying
that.
principle.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace and love, man.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. You know, I've been appreciating music more. I definitely have a fear of missing out of the future.
FOMO.
But,
FOMO, yeah, I got
yeah.
that too. I got
Well,
that
there's a
too.
new thing now called
Get that right now.
JOMO.
Yeah.
Shomo, what's that?
Jomo?
Joy of missing out.
Joy? Oh, so like, you,
So,
you
like-
basically
Stay at home?
prefer being like a.
Before, yes,
Oh.
before staying at home and
Okay.
missing out on the stuff. Kind of like
Really?
secluding yourself. Yeah, it's the latest thing. JOMO. So we have JOMO and FOMO.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever have JOMO, because I'm
No.
always like, oh, I gotta know what's going on. I have to do, you
Yeah.
know?
Mm.
Sometimes you need money to do like everything, right?
Right,
Yeah,
true.
but
Not everything, not everything. You know?
Not
If there's
everything.
one thing I
Don't be
live by
distracted
now,
by the money.
it's you gotta carpe diem.
Carpe diem.
You always have to seize the day, and
Yes.
you know, just look for always the silver lining. Always
Yeah.
the silver lining. You know.
100%, man.
Yeah. Like if the glass is half full, you know, just like I'm so appreciative that there's a glass there. You know,
Amazing.
holding the
Wow.
liquid.
Yeah.
That's nice. It's nice. You know, the small things in life.
What do you guys got planned together as brothers for the future? You think you'll like definitely like wherever you guys where your paths will go, you'll do it together? You know, if you move, say if one of you moves away, you think you'll go
I think
like
it's a package deal.
you'll be together
Yeah,
like
it's a
that? Yeah,
package deal.
cool.
You know, the
Great,
wife,
man.
the honeymoon. You know, it's
I like that.
Yes,
man.
that's just the way
part
it
of
is.
the deal. You know, I do the cooking for him. You know,
Right, he cooks every
doesn't-
morning. Every
You
morning
do.
he cooks.
That's
It's
awesome.
my way of keeping him close. You know, I gotta spoil him in certain things.
He spoils me so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he treats me well.
Yeah, that's good.
I think you guys are setting very positive examples for the whole world out there to understand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Are. And
Any
we're a team.
Any closing remarks you'd like to say? Any final words?
Just carpe diem.
Carpe diem and enjoy every
sandwich.
Yeah, pretty much.
Enjoy every sandwich.
Enjoy every bite. Enjoy every little.
But if we learned anything from this interview, it's that David is in fact a sex machine.
Yeah,
sex
and
guy.
an excellent lover.
You must teach me your ways, because I could definitely learn a thing or two.
I will.
What if I told you we can do that right now?
Really?
Yo, let's get this thing off.
All right. Yo, wait. Oh wait, I gotta do one more. I gotta just end it. All right, guys. Before they're almost about to run away, guys.
Dude,
All right.
my pants are almost off. Come on, dude.
All right. Thank you for watching, guys. This has been Actually Anything, and with Mark and David Carls. Peace.